Good evening, children. And as usual, me being me, I've set up the stream a little bit incorrectly. But no problem, we'll get it going in a second. So while I just wait for this big thing to clear my screen. Massive block which I can't see through. Okay, that looks like it's ready to go now. Well, I hope my voice isn't too quiet, but I also hope it isn't too loud. I was thinking before that it just pops a little bit too much when I'm in stream, so I thought I'd give it a go this way. Okay, so what are we doing tonight? We are delivering mats. So we're going to be going from Colonia, from the bubble to Colonia. It's going to have to be done by Thursday, so it's a pretty big one. But if you haven't seen before, I'm going to quickly just play you this advert for a moment. Retro, which will probably be taking place on a Monday in the future, but not this Monday. Hey Kathina, how's it going? Why can't I hear myself? Oh, I don't like this. I can't hear myself properly, not like I normally can anyway. So, got the smoking jacket. What am I doing? Right, okay, so yeah. So, one of the things I'm interested in tonight is I've got a new little cheat sheet, which I've developed myself. So it is literally cheat sheet, like that. It's not the most beautiful looking thing, but it'll work, it'll get us there. So, without further ado, need to get going. Probably don't want to put my shields offline either. I know why I can't hear myself and why everything seems so low. Okay. Better get clear of the station first. Is that a hauler or are you just pleased to see me? Well. So, cheat sheets at the ready. I am cheating, not cheating. Of course I'm not cheating. Let me just get my levels right. I need my levels perfect. It's my chance of hitting earth types. So it's not cheating. Did you get to see the photographs in the Discord? Get a little bit of snow, not a lot. There was loads above us where we were walking. Great day, 26 kilometers. Whoa. Okay, that's not right. Right. Ah, I know why now. Okay. Replot, you bugger. Is it replotting? Yes. Now. Problem is now we haven't got enough for the next jump. So I'm gonna have to go. "30% jelly? What are you on about?" Ah, okay. No, but it wasn't. It wasn't for the whole day. It was only actually for parts of the day. A ton of the day was really, really overclouded and even kind of raining, which I kind of liked in a really strange way. Sorry, while I just get this right, because otherwise I'm going to be I'm going to be here all day. Ah, I'm going to go there. So we've got a slight jump, and then we can get back on track. No, we don't want to go too far off the beaten track. Come on. There we go. Right, so I know the name, so it doesn't matter. Let me just find this place. Hey, senor. So, galaxy map. That's too far. Ah, for God's sake. Stop doing it like this. Right, we'll put the G star and then that'll at least let me jump here. What's it called? Glees. Okay. No, it won't. That's too far. I know I haven't got myself into trouble here. I know I can always get out of trouble. Always. I know why, you big idiot. Right, because I'm there. Right, so we can take these out. We can probably take them out. Right, we are here, so we're going to jump to here to get a quick fuel up, and then we'll finally get onto it. Right, then once I've made this jump, I can actually program it to start the whole thing. So I was a bit miffed I didn't get on the last couple of nights, because obviously I would have liked to collect a few more materials, but I didn't, so I can't. Doing kind of a two-stopper. I'm going to Colonia. The first stop off, well, not a two-stopper, a one-stopper. The first stop will actually be my first ever untagged ammonia world, so I'm going to go via there.
Warning, temperature critical.
Just gonna pull away. I nearly said pull off. Not gonna get into that can of sardines again. Right, just give us 1 second and we're gonna replot this route, because obviously now it's not wanting to go to where I asked it to, because it's not in my So this is Scowdy GPDD, and this is where I found my first ever untagged ammonia. So we've just got to take it and take out the G's. Yes, but I am taking a planetary vehicle. just in case there's anything interesting. No, but they all got two tooths. And I am kind of hoping to make a couple of quid on the way as well with my new cheat sheet, if I actually pay attention to it, which I didn't on that jump. And I will be outside the bubble now, so I have to be much more attuned to it. So the good thing is now what I'm doing is I'm taking into consideration the heat pattern of the sun as well. Shut up, Victor. Is that Laureen you're trying to say there? I suppose so. I tell you what I did do today. Oh crap, does it only tell you the star class? Damn it. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It does tell you the whole thing. I tell you what I was doing earlier. For quite a few hours I've been having really good fun doing it. I was playing State of Decay earlier, which is a weird game. I like it, but the mechanics are horrible and the graphics are pretty substandard. But I was enjoying it. Then I actually loaded up Grand Theft Auto 5 and I've put a specialist police mod into it. Does it tell you when you've dropped in? D7? Just 1 second, people. I just want to make sure that what I was thinking. So I'm assuming that it only shows up on the system map. I don't know how you find this out. Maybe you can help me, Kathina, or do I have to scan it? Is it something, some weird deal like that? Kathina, do you, in order to find out the number of the star, so like if it's an A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 and so on and so forth, do you have to scan it? I'm supposing you do. And then you have to look at it. This could take longer than I seriously expected before. No, it still doesn't. Okay, not even Kathina. Anybody who's watching the stream, if you can let me know how I work out what number is next to the letter. I don't know why I don't know. I'm sure I've seen it before. Anyway, yeah. So I was playing this police mod on Grand Theft Auto, and although it's super finicky, I really liked it. I know, that's why I said, is there anybody else in the stream? Oh, bloody hell, I'm still connected to the star. I always thought that it comes up on the top right there. I know it comes up with a star type, but I always assumed it came up with the letter as well. I mean, I know when it says 32 objects, it's probably not the best one. But you never know. What's that we see there? 750. I don't know. It's probably a decent one actually. 750. Gotta go scan it. Things to kill. Whatever do you mean, my man? The thing is, I have to get there by Thursday because, and I'm pretty sure I will, it's not a huge amount of jumps to Colonia. Not in this one anyway. This ship does like 62 light years per jump. Can't remember. Yeah, 62 light years per jump. But on Thursday, Detroit Become Human comes out. And that there's going to be a bona fide game that I want to have a little bit of a play around on. Hey, and anybody else who's watching the stream, feel free to drop by in the chat and say hello, just like Athena and Marshall have done. It's always nice to hear from people, and especially new people. Under 300 jumps. No. This is 200 to my little bit, and my little bit is what? 3/4 of the way? Yeah. 3/4 of the way. About. Roughly. Roughly. Ah, crap, I pressed the wrong one. Oh well. At least I know I can't jump out yet. I just wanted to see if it was terraformable. It is. Hashtag hello. See, that's why I like doing it. 750k right there. Hey Deckard, how's it doing? Welcome in. The best thing about yesterday was we got lost on the mountain, following the route. Ended up going through like this serious undergrowth, but luckily I had the GPS with me, and I trust the GPS, so we eventually found our way. It wasn't all doom and gloom. So look. Wondering if that's the special gaseous type. I don't think it is. No. Oh, it's straight on. Nice one. So that's going to be a weekly thing. I expect to see more pictures of my roaming in the mountains every weekend now. It'll be. I'm over the moon. I was so happy yesterday, even if it was pissing down. I didn't care. It's nice to have feet that work properly again. The only downside is having to drink a lot less than I used to. But tonight's a cheat night, so I can actually I can do it tonight. Which is nice. This is a false friend, my friend. What is this? This isn't air. Have I got A stars in my route? I have got A stars in my route. Okay, let's have a look. These are the dodgy ones, because sometimes these end up being... Can't remember what my distances are on an A star now. We'll just jump on. We'll just jump on. Oh, selected the wrong bloody thing there.
Frameshift drive charging.
It actually isn't, Kathina. I'm very serious when it comes to things about health, and I do love a drink, but luckily I haven't really got an addictive personality, so I can kind of, if push comes to shove, I can throw things aside. I honestly think it'd be harder with coffee. I honestly think it'd be harder with coffee. I quit smoking about 4 years ago. Cold turkey. Christmas Eve.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
But I think coffee would be difficult. That was funny, that, Marshall, because I was actually thinking that. That's why I giggled.
Fuel scooping.
Ooh, crappy system. Sun system. Okay. So listen, I'm not going to push this a load of times, but I'm just going to push it one more time at the moment. Maybe once an hour or something like that, just while I refuel. So I want to present to you Ineffectual Retro. Yep, that's Ineffectual Retro. That will be coming probably, I might do one night this week, and then it will be from next week on Mondays, I do believe. So it'll be this night next week. But unfortunately, today's been a holiday here, so it's kind of like a Sunday night for me. So it's going to be good fun. I know, I'd have exactly the same problem, Kathina. Oh, I wasn't. I was trying some old games out today. I'm terrible at them. I haven't got enough finesse with a D-pad. That's the problem.
Fuel scooping.
Hey, Mr. JJ2K. What have you played a lot so far? The retro games?
Fuel scooping complete.
Dang it. Keep pushing on here. So yeah, I won't be playing that all the time, all that. I just thought I'd give it another blast there, because we needed a bit of a scoop.
Frameshift drive charging.
Mr. JJ2K sounds like somebody who might play basketball. The people over the road who own a burger joint have just ordered in takeaway pizza. I'm not sure if that means I should never trust their food.
Fuel scooping.
Okay, we've got a semi-decent system here. We might have something in this. 21's a little bit too much, but it's not overly too much. Yep, this could be something. Oh, damn it. Ugh. Oh yeah, well that's the thing, Mr. JJ, that's kind of why I'm going back. But the good news is, it's not just going to be like Mega Drive and Super NES. I used most of them in the trailer. But it'll be PlayStation 1 games, PlayStation 2 games, and maybe even PlayStation 3 games at some point. Cathena, good news is, I've got Parasite Eve 1 and 2. What was the other game we were talking about? I've got that as well. Whatever the other game was that we were talking about as well, I've got that. Haven't we all, Mr. JJ? Yeah. You remember you used to push down thinking the harder it'd go left quicker. The harder you push down, the quicker you'd go left. Those pads were pretty damn sturdy as well. Oh crap, why am I I know this is high metal content, but I'm hoping that it's I'm hoping that it's terraformable. Yeah, well, I mean, oh, Dino Crisis, that was the other one we were talking about as well. Dino Crisis will definitely be on the list. It's not terraformable, unfortunately. Dynamic. Yeah, you can't do anything on a high res, I'm afraid. I'll be totally honest with you, they do look pretty dated, as in pixelated, even on a PC. There's not a lot you can do because you just don't realise how pixelated they actually were. You know, I was blown away when I played the Resident Evil remake. I was blown away by how good it looked because I often play the old Resident Evil. I'd love to play Resident Evil 2 again. I'd love them to make a HD version of it. God, I loved Resident Evil 2. Okay, we got a... Is this a scrotum system? Oh, scutum. Okay, I'll take scutum. I remember the bass fishing thing. Even on the TV they don't look that good even when you scale it down. They honestly don't. It's just an unfortunate part of the process, you know. Shenmue is a really strange game because when it came out, it was it was not received well at all. Wasn't that a bit like Elite? You had to actually take a full-time job within the game. I seem to remember the library having to stack books or something for like 6 hours on end. 14 new objects, that's always good. 14 new objects normally means something good. Oh damn it, they're over 2 suns unfortunately. So it means nothing good. Is that a request or a quote, Cathena? And I will be playing Mega CD's Snatcher as well, which is a great game. It's not easy. And I don't think it ports very well, but I'll give it a go. I'll see if I can... It has... Apparently it has pretty bad hang times in it. I don't know why that is. 17 objects could be a good one. Yeah, Altered Beast, yeah, that's in my... Actually... Did I use Altered Beast? No, I didn't. I thought I used Altered Beast in my intro video. I didn't. But yeah, Altered Beast, yeah. Thing with the lion's head or bear head. I can't remember it now. Yeah, Altered Beast was a good game. I had that, actually. Oh, so you were, Kathina. Isn't all that frowned upon, though? I'm gonna fly a bit out here. This isn't gonna be terraformable if I have to fly that far out. Getting checked out by some Mexican girl over the road. She saw the smoking jacket. It's probably what pulled her in. Right, give us 1 second. Just thought I'd stand up and show the sweatpants and Christmas jumper. Knickers will fall right off. Either that or she thinks I'm singing to myself because I've got headphones. Good evening, Joe Soap. How's it going? Did Joe see the advert for Ineffectual Retro, or do I have to play it again? Don't worry, I won't play it that much. Damn it. This is gonna be a butthurt system, because I'm gonna go fly over and check out this one. It is a K-class pack. Alright, Mr. JJ, enjoy your evening. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for getting involved in the conversation as well. You're more than welcome in the future. Feel free to join our Discord as well. Oh, Joe's in the Discord, aren't you, Joe? He might be under an pseudonym. No, he's in the Discord. Might as well, actually. We're heading over to another planet to scan, so I've got a few seconds. Okay, so I'm not going to play it for another hour. For sure. It's going to be good fun when I get around to it, I'm sure it is. Everybody watching me permadeath on various games. But that's it for an hour now. Can't play it for another hour, I'm afraid, people, whether you've seen it or not. It's the way it's going to be. So who have we got in? We've got Deckard, we've got Kathina, we've got Marshall, we've got Joe Soap. Mr. Joe JJ has just gone. It shouldn't take too long to drop into the scanner, this one, actually. I wish I hadn't flown over because I don't think it's going to be terraformable. But those second suns are right little bitches. What's the face for, Kathina? Did I say something? Or is it wet hands? Puckered fingers. I hate that fit, especially when you rub your nail against them. I don't think he's got it plugged in. At least I'd hope he didn't. So this is a bit strange because I'm having to get used to making sure that I scoop all the time, and I don't quite know if I've quite got that in my head yet. Oh, it is terraformable now. Now, this is where we start looking at its mates. Don't know about the 24,000 one. Might be. This one could be a terraformable Waterworld 2. I think this one's going to be terraformable as well. It's a bit of a jump over, but wow. Tapes on the toaster. I love it. Wow, I didn't expect that. I'm gonna wait till it scans. I'm not gonna bother myself yet. That did not look like a water world to me. I'm starting to dislike FDev because they've made some changes to these planets. Okie dokie. It's a bit late for takeout, isn't it? Even in England? Right, let's go back to the system map. That, right there, is not a water world. With these little bubbles on it here, that is not a water world. That is a high metal content world at any other time in this game. I can visually spot it. And I've long suspected that in the last update, FDev have thrown some RNG in on some of these planets, but that's not fair. That's not fair when you're so used to it. I mean, I'm happy because I get the money for it, but that is just a horrible trick. That one I knew was high metal content. I'm just trying to think how far that one is off though. 200 light seconds. 200 light seconds. Even 300 light seconds. That might be a terraformable high metal content, which could make this almost a bingo system. Essentially. Hey, what? 7, 7, and 4? You'd be talking about 1.8 million for a system. Oh no, because I scanned that one as well, and it's although it's not terraformable, it was worth 200,000. So we could be on for a cool 2 million system here. It is terraformable. Wow. I should have scanned that one now. Let's not dwell. That was a good system. Are they already found? That's the question. Yes, they are, by Whiplash Blah. Ah well. Whiplash got the finder's fee. Oops.
Crankshaft drive charging.
And more power to her or him. I feel honoured that you watch me in the bath, Joe. Bum bum ba bum bum bum. Oops, daisy boo.
Fuel scooping.
23 is not a great number, to be honest. It's a bit too many. If it's over a few planets, it's normally alright, but I'm not going to be flying down there to find anything. That's 4,000 light seconds, that's not. Sweet and sour chicken. The strange thing is, I used to love Chinese food in England, but I don't miss it here. I sometimes make my own fried rice. It's not one of those things where I truly miss it. You don't have to put the joke. I know, I've seen you hanging around in other streams. I lurk a lot, like a jealous ex. No, I really wanted to stream last night, but I swear, I mean, the walk we did, getting lost, it was all a bit harrowing. No, it wasn't really. I was more than comfortable, but it was a long walk, and it was like, I think it's an 8-hour walk. Thoroughly enjoyable though. Oh, apart from where I had to walk through a mountain stream without my shoes on, because my shoes aren't waterproof, and that was some of the coldest water I've ever had touching my feet, considering it was still coming off the glacier. That's not something I'd wish on an enemy. Oh, which gold rush are we on about? Are we on about the skimmers? Are we on about the whatever it was that was going on? That's why I went away. I couldn't stomach it. See, look, this is that pockmark thing, exactly the same as the other one. Watch, high metal content. Fuck off, it's proven me wrong now. I hate this game. Not you want to hear. I'll just go on record, Deckard. I know it won't be popular with Kathina, but just leave them in. Just leave them in. Either leave them in or raise the price of the ships. Simple as that. Instead of balancing and doing all that, raise the price of the ships. And then make everybody work for them, seriously. And if they want to use the gold rushes, they can use the gold rushes. It's up to them. I'm kind of over all that stuff now. What I did see that did actually piss me off as a streamer was people stealing other people's content and then just saying, oh well, that person, this person is the first person who did it, but I'm doing it as well. I just thought, no, that's not good to be doing it that way. You're just trying to steal clicks from the other person. That kind of got to me. I didn't realise this community, that the video makers or the content makers were that desperate for subscribers that they would be stealing off their compatriots, shall we say. It didn't feel right, that. Is it terraformable? Is it fudge? Theory, that should be a water world as well, but it's not. What else? I need my bloody cheat. I need my cheat sheet for this. This isn't how it should be. Oh really, Deckard? Are you serious? Are you on the wind up? The strange thing about that is something similar happens in the Division, and I think it's great when they do it. But you've got to do it different things each time so people come back to it. That's interesting if it's true. Sorry about the moaning, you just, you know, you come into the pessimist stream here apparently. That's what some people say. I'm a pessimist. Bloody not. It's just that the world's shit. Oh damn it, I thought that was the good gas giant. Oh good, well I'm glad they're starting that when I'll be in Colonia. That helps me a lot. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Bastards. This game would bend me over a table with a 5-foot long pole if it could. When you say extra mats, is that when you convert them? I need my cheat sheet here. This isn't working. I need my cheat sheet here. 1 second, peeps. I do have a question for the masses. If anybody can answer this question, Deckard, Joe. I'm wanting to know how you work out what the surface temperature of a sun is, because it doesn't come up in the jump. It only tells you the type of sun you jump into, and when you scan it, it doesn't seem to come up. So how do you actually see whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1? Just a quick question. You can see there it says, well, that says, no, it just says a star class A. It doesn't say the number on it. Yamix is having a day off though, isn't he? I think he has a day off every now and again. See, this doesn't show it. That doesn't show it, does it? Or am I looking at solar masses or something? No, I'm looking at temp. So yeah, it's strange. I can't quite get my head around it. Right, let's go backwards. Oh, we can't go backwards because we're in a bloody... Let's quickly go I'm just kind of slightly determined to work this out. It's driving me crazy. Or anybody else who's watching it, if you know how you spot what the surface temp is, I will be endlessly indebted. Oh, we did? I might have to go out and find that. I'm just, you know, I go into System App. Now I've scanned it, I go into System App. Bloody hell, there's a USS here. Why would there be a USS here? Anywho. And it doesn't show up in any of this, it's just bizarre. There is a surface temp 8.2. Now A8, funnily enough, shows up in my list. So let me just do... Right, okay, an A8, if that's what it means, shows up in my list here. So I'm just gonna do a little test. Just a slight test, see if this works. I'm going to see if this is terraformable. Yeah, but that's planets, isn't it? I'm on about the sun itself here. Oh, hang on. Somebody did say it has Roman letters. Oh Christ. Okay. I think I might be able to work it out now. Okay, the corona may be. I think I know how to work it out now. I'm gonna see if I can. God, I've gone too fast here. Anywho, this'll tell me whether I'm on the right path or not. Wow, this must be a small planet. 32 light seconds. Right. Ooh, somebody else is out there in the black. Who on earth's that? Who is that? I hate this bloody game. Ah, well, it's somebody in the private server. Ah, it's Kitcher. Let's see what. Bob has come online. Is it Bob? Can't be Bob. No, he's in the main menu. Right, okay. Let's check this a second. Is it terraformable? No. Okay, let me try this one. Even though it's got one of those blue rings around it, so it's probably not terraformable. Haha. Kitcher's going to Colonia. Hey Malcolm, how are you doing? I don't know why I pulled back on the throttle there, to be honest. Hello, Philabo. How's things? Oh God, this whiskey I'm drinking's god awful. I wouldn't give it to the dog. Oh, you're streaming yourself, Malcolm? I did see something earlier, but I didn't know if he'd stopped and said, "Oh, I'm gonna overshoot it if I don't slow down." Jeez, this must be another small one. Have you got prawn crackers? Kathina, prawn crackers. I haven't had them in ages. Need the crapper and the smoke. Just got home from work. What a travesty. Oh, it's not Sunday, is it? I keep thinking it's Sunday because we've got a holiday here today. Ah, I see. Why are you so quiet in the stream, Kitchen? I am Phil, yep. Don't worry, Malcolm, you'll be getting 2 for 1 in a couple of days, apparently. Is it dying because it's got no power, or is it dying because it's in the bath, Joe? It's a nice looking gas giant there. Not a valuable one, unfortunately. Oh, it's a holiday there as well. Is it a holiday everywhere today then? I know it's a Catholic holiday.
Fuels good.
24. Oh yeah, I didn't get to do what I was gonna do. Right, give us a chance. Let me get clear of this sun. No, it wasn't the system map I wanted.
Warning, temperature critical.
Now hang on, if we're jumping to these stars, why are they not showing up? That's what really pisses me off. Right, hang on. Turn that off so that it doesn't do anything. Okay. Right. Righty ho. Now we know what we're doing. So we have a... No, we don't. Somebody said that it shows when you click on the star what type it is, but it bloody doesn't. Not that I can see, it doesn't. Ah, okay, A9, okay. Right, okay. It's okay. My next jump... I think my next jump should have a really high chance of an Earth-like or a water world, in theory. What are you on about, Kathina? I like Werther's originals. We're so ageist. Hang on a minute, something's not gone right there. Did it just change my route? It shouldn't have. Why did it just change my route? Dogshit planets. Right, sorry about that. I'm gonna have to take a slight detour because system? Because it dropped me into a system I hadn't chosen. That's been a complete nut at arse now. Don't be an asshole. We can get there, can't we? We can limp here. Is it a...
Drive charging.
It's an F star, okay.
Yeah, luckily we can limp here, so we can get here and fill up on fuel.
Ready to engage.
Only Grandpa, that's not true. The Fudgewurthles are class as well. I won't be knocking them. I have to start banning people from this stream or putting them on timeout or something.
Fuel skipping complete.
Right, can we do the bloody route then now? No, because we want to do it.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Ah, shut up, Victor. What do you know about critical stuff? Petty.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's done it again. It's done exactly the same thing again. Right, okay. Let's give us a couple of seconds, people. I'm going to have to jump again and get it replotted. We should be... I think we'll be safe here. Might have to go to Swinonis or whatever it's called, but I think this one will be alright. This will be a G, I think. Won't let us go there. Shit and hell. Right, for a start, I know there's more than that, and it's just not showing it. Ah, that's why. Jeez. This one looks like it could be alright. It's only 33 light years. And it is a G-star, so we can scoop from this. No, it's me, Kathina. I'm not plotting it correctly.
Ready to engage.
No fuel rats anymore, people. Well, you've never seen me call a fuel rats anyway, you pessimistic bastard. I made my cheat sheet, Kathina. That's the thing. I made it. And it was based on the idea of I thought I'd be able to see the planet temps. Which apparently I can't. Or at least I don't know how to yet. Screw you. That's a decent... That's a heavy metal content, I think. Right, now while I'm doing that... Okay. Now fuel scooped, gonna fly away. And I'm gonna go into galaxy map and I'm gonna replot that whole thing again. Using only the two only the two things that I wanted to use is these ones. Don't want to use anything else, so right, now we're good. You pessimistic sons of lovers. Good evening, Dr. Schmouchper? Is that the right way? Is that the right way to say it, Dr. Schmouchper? Well, I could do that. No, I'm not gonna. It's not my. Suns. Ah, we've got a corned beef planet. This would be good if I had a. This would be good if I had a. Yeah, if I could, it'd be really good if I could get my words out, to be fair. This would be good if I had a... Yeah, whatever. A mining ship, that's what I was thinking of, a mining ship. Couple of nice looking rings there. But I haven't got one, so... Not happening. This is really bizarre. It's not, this isn't scoopable either. Why is it doing it like this? I don't know. It's another one of these fucking days, isn't it? Right, hang on. No, right, let's scoop first. But I'm not doing this over and over. It's not happening. That should be alright for scooping. Looks like it could be an F. Oh, I know why I cannot comply. Because I'm looking at the wrong fudging star. Got that one, I think. Actually, that one might be closer. Couldn't actually. That one.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yes.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, fuck off, Victor. I think I might have to go to the main menu and come back into the game because I think it's one of those situations where it just won't do what you're asking it to do. FDev Galaxy map working as intended. I've called the fuel rats twice, and it's always been a good experience. And if I truly wanted the help, I would definitely call them again. Oh, there is a sexy looking water world there, and yeah, I did use the word sexy. That's pretty much as blue as you can get. Thanks for the subscription, Dr. Schmouchpure. Is that how you say it? I need to know. I won't sleep otherwise. What happened? People, it crashed. Wow. It says put in a description of your crash. Yeah, your joke of a galaxy map was not plotting properly. Wash that roach. Okay, just 1 minute, people. I'll get it back up and running. I'm just even uploading your problems takes a bloody age. Ah, can't even remember how to say it. How stehen Sie Deutsch? I think that's the way to say it. I can't remember now. Verstehen Sie Deutsch? No, that means do you understand, isn't it? Verstehen. Ich verstehe ein bisschen. Yeah, so that's no. Verstehen Sie Deutsch? That's not correct. Sind Sie Deutsch? Is it Zinzi? Oh, it's been so long since I've spoken any German. Sind Sie Deutsch? That doesn't sound right either. See, talking to myself in German. Das ist nicht korrekt. Okay, so what is are you? Are you German? That's what I want to know. Because I used to know a little bit of German to get by, and I could talk to people and whatnot. I learned it all from hearing, but I just don't remember what some of the things are. Hello, Felipe Rodriguez. How's it going? Welcome in. We're trying to work out how to speak German here. Doch alles gut. Ah, good. Where are you from, Doc? Bist du Deutsch? Ah, yeah, it would be Bist du Deutsch, yeah. So sind Sie? Ah, no, yes. Okay, so Bist du Deutsch? Are you German? And then it would be Sind Sie Amerikaner, for example. but I don't know why it's said differently. I can't remember. Bockwurst and pommes frites. That's what you remembered, Kathina. I've got a terrible itch now. Right, hang on a minute. Right, we're gonna go towards this one because it was nice and blue. Ah. Let's have a look. So, actually, I might not. I might if I can plot my route in time, then it won't matter. If I can't, then we shall do it as written. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go into the map and we're going to plot it again, and we're going to check this time. We're going to check 49.50, so you talk about 1,000 on a G. Just 1 second. Oh no. No. I'm not going to go there because that one is not going to be terraformable. We are jumping to a class K. Not in my list. I know why it's not in my list though. Right, now it's plotted correctly. Should be an A or an F now. An A. Okay, now it's plotted correctly. Now it's plotted correctly. That's good. You know what Zinzi means then? It's definitely part of it. Whoa! Look at this. We've actually hit something now. Don't know what the hell this one is, but... This is a rock, isn't it? This is rock when it's that. I can't remember. Oh my god, I need all my cheat sheets out in one go. I quite like Bavarian Kartoffelsalat and Nuremberg sausages together on one plate. Nuremberg sausages are class because the recipe they're only allowed to be made. They have to be. I think it's a minimum. Sorry, of 95% meat. No, ich liebe Weizen. Ich liebe Weizenbier. Okay, yeah, we got terraformables here. Let's take that one. Okay, so it looks like we dropped in on a half decent system. Oh god. Sorry about my sniffling. That's what happens after I sneeze. Right, I'm hoping Actually, no, what we used to do, I used to go to a beer festival every year in Germany. What we used to actually do is we'd have a Jägermeister, then a mass of Weizen or something like that. So it's like 1.5 litres, I think. I think it was 1.5 litres. And then another Jägermeister afterwards. I know I've had to cut down, Kathina. It's terrible. Not tonight, but in general. And I'm not actually enjoying it tonight because I bought a really crappy whiskey. I should have thought that through. It's like bloody nail varnish remover, this one. Won't be buying it again. And you'll notice I'm not quaffing. Quaff. I'm just enjoying it. Right, I'm hoping this one's terraformable. Come on, you mother lover! Yes. Okay, 1522. I'm not going to go for the other one. I'm just going to move on. See if we can catch up to Kitcher. Oh, I just drank it pure. I never drink anything with mixers. It's not really my thing. I just like it pure. Pure alcohol. I love it. Oh, we're in a sun system, never mind. Okay, well, we're back on track at least. We know we're not going to be fannying about with all this. Need to remember to scoop, but other than that, we'll be alright. Oh, I love Weizen. How can you not like it? It does though. I mean, when you go by because they have to make it by the purity law, don't they? Rauch beer. That's the one you want to try. Rauch beer. They always say it's better on the third pint. I'm like, yeah, well, anything tastes better by the third pint, mate. Rauch beer. Can't remember where it comes from though. It comes from somewhere in Bavaria or Franconia. I think it's. I can never remember where Bavaria ends and Franconia begins. Bamberg it comes from. Rauch beer. It's actually really nice. You do need to have a couple of pints of it to get used to it. Two pints in your San Marcos. Oh, I miss Germany. It is Franconia. Hey, I remember my stuff. Bamberg's upper Franconia. Booyah! Oh, really? It was really unpopular years ago though, yo, wasn't it? Like, it was like only, I got told it was only like, only old people drunk it, and then suddenly it became super famous. You're from Wolfenbüttel. Wolfenbüttel. I like that name. Where is it? I'm going to be honest, I don't know a lot about... Well, I know a bit of German geography, but my geography of Germany is all in the south. Unfortunately. Hang on, did I explore this system properly? Wolfenbüttel. You don't have to apologise for your English. Never apologise when it's a second when it's your second language. You have nothing to apologise for. Oh no, you're on like the centre. Saxony, probably. Lower Saxony or something. Germany is a wonderful country if you've never been there. Truly is. And they do bread like no other country. The bread is just phenomenal. You can eat it on its own, you don't need anything else with it. Uh-huh. Near the second. Oh, don't worry, Doc. Your English is better than my German. Six, 7, Jess. How are you doing? I hope you brought avocados. If you've not brought avocados, you are not welcome, sir. Yo como average. I love how you typing. I accidentally do that sometimes when I'm texting people in England. They think I've had some type of seizure. Right. How are you doing, Jess? Not seen you for a while. But have lots of people liked it? I haven't noticed. Bob might be dropping in. Just so you know, if Bob drops in, remember, we've been expecting you. It's nice to know a bit of another language at least. I mean, Spanish, I don't know Spanish, but I can get by. I couldn't speak it for the life of me, but I can understand it. You've got to do it with a Mexican accent as well, Jess, otherwise it doesn't work. Yo, my friend, también good. Guacamole with avocado. Cripes, we're not in some good systems here, are we? Oh, we didn't scoop, we didn't scoop. It's not a big jump, but we're not here to mess about. Joder la puta. It's I don't Chinese. Well, Mandarin, I suppose. That would be my guess. Or is it Spanish? It's probably Spanish with the conquistadors. That was my intention, Phil. You know, hombre. You come to my house, I give you some dope. We do a deal, you do a deal. It's probably quite racist. No, it's not racist. I know loads of Mexican people who speak like that. The best thing is when I mimic them, they just go, I don't speak like that. What are the most spoken languages in the world? Spanish, English, Chinese. That would be my guess.
Frameshift drive charging.
Fuck off. Actually, do you know what? I take it back. Arabic and Hindi are quite well spoken. Hindi crosses borders. Quite a lot of borders. I don't know about Arabic. I know there's some Arabic in the Spanish language actually. No, maybe Hindi's too localized. Hindi does cross borders, but I don't know if it crosses enough borders. I'm lost, Jess. Sorry. Oh, this is another. It's a second planet. I can't do it.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna look up what the most spoken languages are. I know this. I know the Spanish here always go on about how it's one of the biggest spoken languages, because I know that in Southeast Asia there's quite a lot of Spanish adapted into their language. Oh, that's a nice looking one. Look at that one.
Fuel scooping complete.
That's a hot planet. Ten most spoken languages in the world. Number 1, Chinese. I said Chinese. Is it number 1, honestly? Spanish. Okay, I'll give you that. English. Hindi. Hindi is up there. Wow, I didn't even know that. Well, it's not even Hindi on its own, is it? It's Urdu and something else. Is it Persian or something? Don't remember. It's Arabic. Portuguese. Didn't expect Portuguese to be up there. Bengali. No, Bengali can't be that high up, can it? I don't know whether I believe half these lists on the internet, people. Not Mandarin is what we know as Chinese. We always say Chinese, but there's two languages. There's Mandarin and Cantonese. And Cantonese is the lesser spoken one. I think it's spoken in Gangjun Cantonese. I'd accept Mandarin. Yeah, but India's not that big. I mean, India's a bigger country than we think, because our maps aren't totally correct. But I still didn't think it was that big, and although it crosses borders, I didn't think it crossed enough borders to be one of the highest spoken. Yeah, Bengal's in India. Let's see if I can see some background on when it's 260 million speakers. The Hindi belt, that's what I want to look at. Okay. Oh yeah, see it is. It's only India that it's spoken in. Yeah, Indian people don't realise how big India is because of colonist maps. India. Because you've got to always think of colonist maps when you're looking at the Earth, because it's pretty ridiculous. I don't know if you've ever seen the picture of Africa and all the countries you could fit inside it. It's pretty unbelievable when you look at a colonist map. But Hindi apparently is only spoken in Pahari, Bihari, Hindi and Rajasthani, and not anywhere else, and that's why I'm so surprised that so many people speak it, because I wouldn't have expected that. No idea, Jess. Billion, isn't it? 2 billion. I know China was the first country to go over 1 billion. Wow, must be a fucking horrible country to live in. 1.37 billion apparently. That's why they had to have a thing where you couldn't have girls, isn't it? You weren't allowed to have baby girls for a long time. I thought it was higher than that, Phil. They all work at Apple, Jess. Just to make sure we have up-to-date phones. I really need to work out how to read the bloody suns. I always thought you weren't allowed to have girls because girls procreate. More than boy. Two boys don't procreate. Maybe the two girls, but you get what I mean. Maybe you did. I can't honestly say I know.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
You bastard. That should be... According to my calculations from the other one, that should have been a water world. This is going to be a high metal content, but it's not shown up as a water world now. I'm sure they've switched some of these around. Either that or I'm just going insane. You do, but in the thoughts of somebody who's a little bit backward, if going back to when they'd have thought those things up, you've got to think of the concept of a boy is not going to produce a baby, a girl has a chance there's going to be a baby produced, so therefore we're going to cut out the chance. Your place or mine? Right, okay, we're on the hunt for this elusive water world, and I haven't hit an Earth type yet. It's supposed to be 1 in 30. Done nearly 40 odd jumps. Earth type my ass. At least it's terraformable. That's the sweet spot one. There's nothing else in that system,
Shift drive charging.
which is all right. I'll take it. Oh, we've just gone over the hour, people. So I thought if you haven't seen it before, I'll give you another look now. Enjoy. Soon to a theatre near you. That's what it's gonna be, Jess. Retro Mondays, I think.
Shift drive charging.
So not tonight, because I haven't been able to stream Elite all weekend, and I wanted to get going so I can actually get this payday delivered. But from next week it will be Retro Mondays. I was playing F-Zero on the Super Nintendo today. Actually, I was really enjoying it. I was thinking about maybe playing an old version of Elite. I think it pissed me off too much. Oh, we've got a good system finally. Okay, so this is I've got my big cheat sheet with me. We're in an F. 600. 3, 4.
Warning. Temperature critical.
This is going to be really close. Oh, it's not even a water world. Rock and Roll Racing, I vaguely remember it. Cripes, I think I'll try this one. This one should be terraformable. I tried actually, the company recently made a revamped version of Night Trap, and I tried it, but bloody hell, that was completely unplayable. Some games they don't work. I might add that in. Jess. I'll have to see what way I can add it in. Okay, so that's terraformable. This one should be terraformable as well. I would play Leisure Suit Larry. I actually would. The reason is I never actually played it. I played Lula, which was some freaky sex game thing. I was a kid, what do you want? I don't think that's probably aged very well either. What else did I play? Minesweeper. I couldn't play Minesweeper, I don't think. There was a U-boat game I seem to remember. I'm going to try and keep it something that's watchable. I'll try and keep it to things that are kind of semi-watchable. I'd love to. I'm really actually looking forward to playing Sonic at some point, because the Midnight Zone or something I seem to remember I really liked. And the good thing is there's actually oh crap, it's not terraformable. Right, that means I have to go check this one out now, because there's a very good chance that this one's terraformable. Silent Service, that's the one, yeah. I used to really enjoy playing that. It's probably horrible now, but yeah, Silent Service, it was really, really good. I used to love it. We've got 13 viewers this evening. Welcome 13 viewers. You don't think you'd have got a bit I don't know if I could serve on a submarine. But I did enjoy Silent Service. Got 13 views at the moment. 3 people in the chat. Come on, people. You're lurking. 1. Either I didn't scan or it's a sun system. It's a sun system. That's a good number. I love the number 14. Normally. G.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oof. It's a horrible one, that one. Wow, really? You were that late? What happened? You can get those things chipped. Mind you, the games cost a pittance now, don't they?
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, Silent Service was awesome. But unfortunately, some games just don't age very well. That's the big problem. And when they don't age, they become unplayable. Sadly. And there's plenty of games that have gone down that road. Wasn't Final Fantasy VII the most famous one? Because they remade it, didn't they? If it's the one I'm thinking, I didn't like Final Fantasy. I'm not a big fan of those games, but I remember somebody else playing them and being pretty blown away by the world.
Frameshift drive charging.
PSX. We're halfway to bloody Colonia and we've not... Oh, what am I doing? Shut up. Shut up, Victor. You lot are a right load of geeks. I've told you, I only play, I don't do any extra stuff. Well, apart from Red Dead Redemption, I would consider doing extra bits for that. We've got G-type.
Disengaged. Oh, G.
607. Minimum. To 1,800. So we're going to be starting here. Okay. Alright, Phil, have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. Don't worry, this isn't a fast process. You'll be able to join another time, probably see me arriving. Oh, we have to go down. Bum, 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 bum. I swear I used to do better than this for Earth types. I really do. My old formula was the best. I think since I've tried to refine it, it's not really... Well, this is terraformable. This is a double trouble that are under the... They're not... These are a double trouble. They should be in a good spot. And out of beer. We've been expecting you, Bob. I didn't notice you'd gone offline. Damn it. Didn't keep an eye out for that one today. At least everybody remembered. I noticed you. What are you up to, Bob? Are you still engineering? Because I noticed you were still like in Sol. Now this is a double trouble, so we're going to scan it regardless because it's free money. Oh, it's not terraformable, you fucking... I'm starting to lose my patience with this game. Bob's brought a bag of avocados. He doesn't like them. Why did you have to update them, Bob? If you don't mind me asking. Bloody hell, this game is starting to peeve me off. You can't see what half of these are. That's green, so that's high metal content. Yeah, okay. And then I suppose that's ice rock. That's my supposition.
Warning, temperature critical.
I know, Victor, but I'm trying to select this bloody planet. What do you want from me? Right, so, yeah, ice. She doesn't die. What a swizz. What an absolute swizz.
Drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2.
Don't know yet, Bob. Let me double check. I suspect I'm about 2,000 light years.
Fuel scooping.
I suspect. How many jumps have I made? I made about 50 jumps.
Fuel scooping complete.
So, oh, 2,600. Well, I'm actually surprised by that. But not as far out as Kitcher. Look at Kitcher. Kitcher's going for it. I wish I'd worked with Kitcher this week. Should have let me know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be nice. I haven't been out to Colonia for 2 weeks, so, you know, I'm just kind of...
Warning, temperature critical.
Who's going? Who's saying bye? Why are people saying goodbye? Don't say goodbye yet. Alright, okay. See you later, Jess. Wet motorbikes.
Frameshift drive charging.
I need a toilet break, but it's too soon to run the Chips and Salsa. How are you doing? Welcome into the stream. I think you're our solo Twitch viewer tonight. So welcome in. Well, technically you are, Kathina. Technically you are.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, I've got 26 astronomical objects. I like chips and salsas in on Twitch, people. Oh, here we go. That, my friends, is a water world hiding within a sandwich of gas giants. Oh, look, so it's 3,000 light seconds though, which is too much for this little thing. I think I'm gonna check. If it's an A star, we're in the. I really shouldn't be. It's a nice one. I really shouldn't be scanning this. It's gonna be worthless. Thing is, once you've seen it, you can't leave it, can you? It's a big problem. Yep. Unless you don't want to leave it. Where I always put it. Might have to take a pee break at some point, people. I can't. I don't know if I can hold this in. Jeez Louise. Oh. I'm surprised that you managed to think about that. I used to sing that song in karaoke. Right, people, I'm just going to make a quick run for the toilet, one moment, and then I'll run the video when I come back. Wait, what now? They sing it? I can't remember. I like the Holiday Armadillo episode. I'm the Holiday Armadillo, Santa's little helper.
Frameshift
Huh?
drive charging.
I have some chocolate ferreted away that I didn't know about.
Ready to engage.
But it's salted chocolate, which is not favoured by everybody.
Fuel stopping.
It hasn't aged very well either. Titus was a good TV show in the 90s actually. Got cancelled after 3 seasons, but doesn't mean it wasn't good.
Fuel stopping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Well, no, it's actually a thing, Kathina. It brings out the flavour of the chocolate. It actually does. It's really nice, but And I think it takes a bit of getting used to. Lucifer was quite recently though, wasn't it?
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Well, that's an A start, must be, okay.
Warning, temperature critical.
We're out speaking with my mouth full. It's all back in the day when all the research came from the Nielsen family ratings, which were generally these boxes given to families, but you know, if in the south of America where people are quite religious, they wouldn't watch certain shows, so a lot of shows got the hard end of the stick because the TV companies thought they weren't popular. Deadwood's a really big example of that. Deadwood was actually hugely popular, but the Nielsen ratings made it look completely not unpopular, to the point where HBO cancelled it. But it was never actually disliked. Where's high metal content? I don't know when The Expanse came out, but it's strange why they cancel some shows. But I think The Expanse is quite modern, isn't it? Oh well, not terraformable, but
Frameshift drive.
I'll take one terraformable for the day. I mean, when I look at Deadwood, I don't know how anybody in the right mind could have cancelled it. If they'd have watched an episode, they would have known it was completely watchable and completely interesting.
Fuel scooping complete.
Last piece of chocolate. I did watch the first couple of episodes. I didn't love it because I don't like the other actor, but Ian McShane's a really good actor. I hated him when I was a kid in that antique show he was in. I can't remember what it was called. Fucking hated it now. And that's why I put Deadwood off for years, because Lovejoy, I couldn't stand him as Lovejoy, and so I put Deadwood off for years. And in a way it was a good thing that I put it off for years, because I really liked it. Ooh, Terraformable. Got a half decent system. Oh god, I fucking hate it. It's like a passion. I still wouldn't watch it now, even though I like him as an actor. Damn it, not terraformable, so we can move on. I did actually watch the original, the John Wick. I fell asleep. I don't think it was a movie, I think it was just me that night. That's a good number. when it's like that, though. Really dangerous, you lying bastard, you.
Friendship drive charging. Friendship drive charging.
I know, God bless him.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Warning. Temperature critical. Friendship drive charging.
He did smile once in Point Break. Alright, Ellenskar, how's it going? You've been there. I'd love to visit there. Oh no, I know it's nothing like it was in the show. Well, it's I mean, for example, the show wasn't even as big as Deadwood was, and then it burnt down.
Fuel scooping complete.
The funny thing is the kind of the love interest in Point Break. If you actually remember the movie Point Break, the love interest was the crazy bespectacled woman in Orange Is the New Black. Can't remember her name now, but
Friendship drive charging.
what a difference 30 years makes.
Fuel scooping.
Is he apparently a good shooter? Well, he had all that practice in the Matrix, didn't he?
Fuel scooping complete.
I wasn't half a bad shot when I went shooting. I was using a 12 gauge. I wasn't bad. But he's been in a lot of movies where he's shooting, so I suppose he's had a fair bit of training. Any director worth his salt's gonna send somebody for shooting training.
Friendship drive charging.
Who's Sophia in The Walking Dead? Because I only watched the first 3 series. It all became a bit torture porny after that. Like watching Hostel on a Sunday night. Was she that old man's daughter?
Warning, temperature critical.
Redhead, wasn't she? Tell you, redheads will rule the world one day. Can't stop it.
Friendship drive charging.
Oh. Joystick seemingly went out. I'll have to check them out sometime. Elliot's got. I know he had to be good for the Matrix. I know that because they were doing stuff like when they spun him around and they needed him to be able to kind of keep on target. And that could well be a ringed water world. Unfortunately, no, it's not. I was going to say, unfortunately, it's been discovered. I can't believe I'm still in discovered areas here. I really can't. 300k out, and I'm still in discovered territory. Yeah, chop chop, Kathina. Come on. What are you waiting for? For goodness sake, my cat's just been to the toilet. Shame this thing wasn't alive in the Second World War. She could have fended off the Germans single-handedly. Jeez Louise. Me too. Oh, that's a hot sun. We've got another one in here actually. Hang on a minute, I think that's high metal content. Yeah, it is. Not gonna bother again.
Friendship drive charging.
What's your natural colour? Black. Like your soul. I might have to do it for you, Bob. What was it? Colt Revolver. Colt. I'm not in game. Jesus! Come on, we can do this. Whoa, that was close. Fucking hell, cat. Colt revolver. I've got it, Bob, don't worry. There you go. You're naturally blonde? I didn't think there was many of them left. Oh. That wasn't fair. No problem, Bob. It does seem that there's going to be some type of reduced engineering thing in the game, which I have been harking at. I love self-birthday presents, they're the best. It's just, I don't know how I understand what I want every year, but I do. Without fail. Hey Brian, bloody hell. What have you been up to? I'm guessing you're taking a break, which I don't blame you. Okay, we've got an interesting F-star. Okay, this game is an asshole. Oh, you did say that. I've been playing GTA today, Brian. Have you tried? I know you've probably been playing online. Hang on. Kitcher, you were following me before, weren't you? Are you just doing it on Twitch now? I'm sure there's somebody watching on Twitch. There is. Brian. I know you're probably playing online. Have you seen the police part of it?
Yep. Right.
Oh, I downloaded this mod for it, this police mod, and I absolutely love it. It's funny, you can just drive around arresting people and searching their cars. I haven't got it down yet, I've only got kind of the basic model in it, but it's pretty good fun anyway. Terraformable, nice one. Might have 3 terraformables here. Oh, the online game is ridiculous, Brian. Seriously. I mean, as long as you're enjoying yourself, because you have to enjoy yourself, because it is so... It's basically made to make you buy shark cards and stuff. Who's Amy Lee? I used to like Amy Smart, I think it was when I was younger. Is it Amy Smart? Ah, she's a singer-songwriter apparently. Okay. Is it Amy Smart I used to fancy? Yeah, I did. I don't know why. 'Cause not normally. I'm not normally attracted to like women like that, but I don't know. I don't think she loses any sleep, to be fair. Alright, yeah, I know her. Well, that's terraformable. If this is terraformable, this is actually a half decent system. It's a quite like Wednesday Addams. Fucking whiskey is horrible. Okay, terraformable. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1.5 million. It's not too bad. It'll do.
Frameshift drive charging.
Sorry, people, be with the stream in a second. Just looking something up. There we go. Right.
Frameshift drive
Next
charging.
one.
Fuel scooping.
Hang on, who's my nemesis? What are we on about? My own sanity? Hang on. Classic.
Fuel scooping complete.
6, 9. Okay, so we're gonna go from here. What's my nemesis? Don't mind, I was just concentrating on something. Is that my nemesis? Somebody disliked me again. What a freak. It's you. I know it's you. Who the frick drops in just for a dislike? Right, okay, this is the telling point. It's landable. It is terraformable, which is good. Got this one. This should be terraformable too, because this one is within range also. I can hope it's I might not have got that in time. No, because he'd have disliked every stream if it was the sock, wouldn't he? We haven't, because I haven't been moaning tonight, so there's nothing to really pin on him. That's the problem. so we want this to be terraformable as well, if at all possible. It is. So we're gonna go for the it's not the hat trick because it's actually the fourth one, but you get what I mean. The quad trick. Try and get this fourth one in there. I don't think this fourth one's going to be terraformable. I am not that lucky. You can always give me your account and I'll do it on your behalf if you want. We could do it that way. Okay, people, hang fire. Okay, my 3 hours in Elite is up, pretty much. I don't want to bore myself out doing things too many days in a row, but I am gonna continue streaming tonight. I'm just going to do a different game and a different thing. So, for the moment, I'm going to say goodbye from Elite. But if you want to stick around, in about 3 or 4 minutes, I'll be back with another stream. Might be up your street, actually, Elled's guy. You might be able to give me some tips. Okay, so I will say goodbye for the moment, but if you're not planning on going anywhere, don't go anywhere, stick around and come back in about 3 minutes, okay? Until then, I'll see you in a moment. 9-7.